Do you think that the resolution of problem lies only in fencing of the border? I just want to address this part of this conversation, debate. Can political problems be only addressed from the national security grid?
Fencing of the border, in my view, cannot resolve the problem because the problem is more internal rather than external factors driven. There may be some number of foreign infiltrators fomenting the trouble, but most of them are the refugees which are entering into India because of the problems in Myanmar itself. They are not insurgents. Most of the problems are internal, internal driven. The clash between two ethnicities, Kukis and Meiteis, and so fence and then the point is 1500 kilometers, more than 1500 kilometers of fencing in remote areas, some high altitude in Arunachal, very thick jungles in Manipur and Mizoram. How long will the fencing take? In my estimation, the planning process, the budgeting process, the alignment of the fence, the logistics of procuring equipment for the fence, and then taking them to the places where they have to be installed itself would take minimum of 20 years. Even the 500 odd kilometers of borders with Myanmar in Manipur
Sood,
itself will take at least five
Mr. Sood,
years, if not
sir,
more.
sir,
So,
sir,
yeah,
how
yeah.
many years did you say that, sir? How many years did you
I
say?
said, in my estimation, in the type of terrain that we are talking of, it will take 20 years to
20
complete
years.
the fence. Yes,
20 years to
in my
fence the border.
estimation, and in 1500 kilometers of the border, and the tough terrain, the jungle, the problems of land. See, if you look at the Indo-Bangladesh border, we have 4,000 kilometers of borders, plain borders. Even there, we have not been able to fence about 25% of the borders. It is mainly because of the riverine areas, but also the problems of land acquisition and all. In Mizoram and Manipur and northeastern state, the problem is different. The land is community held. It is not that you acquire the land from a private person by paying. So you have to go through that process: acquisition of land, fetching up the stores, providing for a road to fetch those stores to those
So are
places.
you saying it will
It,
take 20 years to
it will
fence
take it will take
Manipur Myanmar border? 20 years to
not
fence
Mani,
Manipur
not
Myanmar
Manipur,
border?
not Manipur. I'm talking of the total 1500 kilometers. Manipur, Myanmar will be 500 odd kilometers. It will take anything between 4 to 5 years, in my estimation, fencing this particular border. And just saying that if we fence the border, problem will be solved is not practical. See, any obstacle created has to be kept under 24 hours of observation. Unless you do that, there are chances of people cutting the wire and coming across. And then the problem that many villages are located across the boundary line. Many houses are located across the boundary line. How will you manage them? The same problem has emanated, is existing in Bengal. And BSF finds it very difficult to manage those families to keep those areas under constant surveillance. So in the remote terrain that we are talking of in Manipur, on Manipur-Myanmar border, it will be even more difficult to keep those people under surveillance. And fencing, in my view, is no solution to the problem.
So what is the
It
solution
doesn't
to the
address the
problem?
internal issues.
What is the solution to the problem?
The, see, fencing, border guarding can carry on. Border guarding needs attention, but focusing only on border guarding is not the solution. Problem is that the nation and the government of Manipur has not been able to bring down the level of violence. Artificial peace created through creating buffer zones, separating. two communities living separately, those who were intermarrying, socializing, living happily together, are now totally separated. So whatever peace they have created now is artificial peace. Once those barriers are open, once those buffer zones are removed, it will be free for all. So we must address internal issue, and in that, uh, as the Home Minister has said, talking to communities is all right, but talking both communities talking to each other is more important. That is what
Mr.
needs
Sood,
to be done through a third party. Maybe
you have
the
made
government, as of now, is not having confidence of either of the companies.